Hi there, Elaine here again on day 8. Wow, aren't we getting along super? And take this off, get straight onto opening it, because that's the fun bit, isn't it? That opening it is different. I like this washi tape actually, I might use that. So I might be a bit more careful with this one and not actually rip it. Oh, it's got a little bit of the blue come off, look. There we go. That's number 8. This one's quite a nice small one, isn't it? Ooh. Ooh. They look like stamps. It's a stamp book by the look of it. Or stamp cards. Oh, I see. Oh, lots of different ones. Wow. Different colours or not? No, they still look like the same stamps. Kind of a collecting, what's that, 1963? The year of my birth. The year of my birth. 65. That one hasn't got a year on it. I don't know whether that says 50. But... So, a whole book of stamps. We used to have green shield stamps here in the UK. And they used to be green. And they had a green shield on it. And you collected them and you were able to get all sorts of things once you collected enough. You needed lots, but then you used to get wadges of it when, I think like places like the Co-op and that type of thing, they used to do them, which is one of our grocery stores here. And, oh look, there's some green ones. 3%. So they're interesting. Yes. I've got to work out how to use those. Not quite sure how I'm going to use those, but yeah, interesting indeed. Yes, indeed. Right, I've now got to come up with something with those. That's going to be a little bit brain racking. And obviously I'm going to have to take some apart or something like that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there. I'll go away and rack my brains a bit. I'm going to have to use one of them. So, right. On to the collage. Interesting one. So, yes, I had to think about this one. I didn't feel like I wanted to cut into these. But the pink one jumped out at me. I like the pink. I did. And obviously inside it's a bit green as well. And on this side. So I photocopied it. First I did it on ordinary paper. And that came out quite well. But then I thought I'll do it on... I've already cut it up obviously. I'll show you in a minute. I'll cut it out. I'll print it out on... it's a light cardstock. It has kind of a semi-shiny one side of the card. I think it's about 160 GSM, something like that. Might be a bit lighter than that, I'm not sure. It's substantial compared to paper, obviously. I'll use the printed and then I won't damage this. So we'll put those away. There's its little pouch that came in, so just stick them away. So the pink stood out for me because I've got this paper pad, which is Pink Christmas by Stamperia. And it's got a nice selection of pink, and it's kind of this kind of greeny, tealy, I don't know what you'd call it really. It's minty, maybe even tealy minty colour. So I've already selected a few pieces. Oh yes, I was going to tell you. Day 6, my purple one, the day before. Yeah, I'd cut this out of washi tape that I have. I'd cut it out and I'd stuck it on my my arm for my camera and forgot I had it. And I selected it because it had purple and green in it. And it sort of went with these as well. And I forgot. Completely forgot all about it. So I put that in. And also this, I felt, had a very large expanse of purple. So I thought I'd break it up with that 6 that when I was editing the video, I thought, I quite like that 6 there. So I popped him back. So I've added a few bits to that. Haven't quite decided if I need something just about here, because obviously there's only 4 items there now, so I'm a bit sort of, is it alright? I don't know. We'll figure that one out. But we'll go to this page because this is what I've set up so far. So obviously he's from the scrapbook paper, and this also came out of here. It was just a snippet I used. Now I have to confess, I did actually start on a totally different page with something else, and it just wasn't working really. So I started again. I don't know whether I can show you without mucking up what I've got laid out here. Let's see if I can. So I put him down, and I'd selected this page, and I was going to build the collage on this page, and I made him a pocket. And it just didn't really work. So I just left him as a pocket. Yeah, I'm going to put it back. I knew I would. That's fine. That's fine. I only laid it out to remind me what I'd done. So I laid it all up last night. So let's put it back where it was. Roughly. It's not quite as it should be, but I'm a bit kind of, I want that bit there and I want that bit there, and I don't want that word. I think it was like that one, I think, and that one tucks under there. Right, so we'll put it back. What else was I going to say now? Oh yes, Barbara's prompt list. Now this one, I couldn't find anything that really fitted the prompts, so I wanted a prompt that would sort of suit what I've kind of come up with. And number 26, it says, add something you have never added to a collage. So that's the only one that I could really find, that I needed to find something to use it. So I came up with, let's see if I can bring it round. I came up with some of my wax seals. Now I've had these a while, but I've never used these. Well, I bought these last Christmas and I've never used them. One says Merry Christmas and one is a snowflake. There we are. See it better now, can't you? So I thought I've got some pink wax seals, wax for making the seal. And so I'm going to attempt to use a wax seal. And I have to be perfectly honest, I've never done it before. Before today. So hopefully it will go well. I don't know. But we'll see later on, once I get everything all glued down and whatever. Once I've finished it. So we'll I'll light it up in a little while. But for now, I thought I would see if we can get some of this down. And and then work from there really. I'm going to keep it fairly minimal today. I enjoyed my purple one yesterday, and I thought, well, I don't want to get too far behind. I am a little bit behind, and I just thought I'd keep it simple, and we'll go from there. Right, I've got a tiny bit of a mess on there because I was playing with my seals. I've got quite a few done. I'll do some silver ones and some pink ones in different. I've got Happy Merry Christmas and a snowflake. So these are something I've never done before, so I thought I'd better have a play. And yeah, it takes a little bit of experimenting and learning, but I did get a little bit of black soot on my page, I'm afraid, so I'm gonna have to but I mean, by the time this is down, I've glued all the pieces onto this so I can just place it on. I put this one down as a marker. I'm going to do some stamping. So I've inked with Distress Oxide, picked raspberry, and I want to do a little bit in the background as well. So I've not used my Tim Holtz stamps before, which is called Ledger Script, and that number. There's the big one, and this is a smaller one. So I thought I'd try the smaller one because it's not a big page. So let's see. Might do it this way because it just suits me better. Obviously with the distress inks, they're not. Oh yeah, that's nice, isn't it? They're water soluble, so they're not permanent. I suppose really I could have used pink permanent. I didn't bring that up with me. Right, but I think that's all right. Shouldn't be getting any water on it. I'm not doing any oh, I'm banging the desk, aren't I? Right, I won't bang so hard. Sorry about that. What do you think that will do? Looks like I've got some on that page because I forgot that was different. It's a bit shorter. Never mind. That'll do. I don't want a lot. Just enough to break the background up. Oh yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Could do with a tiny bit just in the middle there. Down that edge. Oh yeah, that's better. And it will go about there. Oh, I'll smudge that. Yeah, that should look nice, shouldn't it? I'll just let that dry for a minute. So yeah, I got a tiny bit there, didn't I? I forgot to put my greaseproof underneath. I did bring it up with me because that's what I've been practicing on for my seals. So now I've got the decision of, do we want Merry Christmas in silver? And do we want silver? Or do we want pink? I think this is the best spot for it really. And here. That's the snowflake. Or the silver snowflake. Or the pink Merry Christmas. It's a bit blobby, that one. I don't know. I think that's pretty much the same really. So now I've got to decide whether I want pink or silver? What do you think? Please tell me, because I don't know. I'm kind of swaying towards the silver, but I don't know whether it's a bit too dark suddenly in the background, standing out from the background. I think I'm going to go with the pink. I think I like the Merry Christmas as well, really. If I have it on a little tip, it won't look quite so bad, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know whether that one seems not as bulky. So I experimented to see which would stick it. So this is Fabri-Tac, and this is my art glitter glue. And this one stuck instantly. This one was moving around for ages, but it's still sticky. So Fabri-Tac doesn't work, and this one will just pull it off. So I'm hoping, because there's bulky things underneath, I think my Fabri-Tac, my art glitter glue might be better. This one's slightly lighter, but yeah, because the Fabri-Tac's got silicone in it, I think that's possibly why, because it could actually break down the wax. And I only made them a little while ago, so I'm not going to put it on them edges because they stick up a little bit. Oh, I'm going with the pink, by the way. I think the silver just stands out too much, really, and takes it away from everything else. So, but I enjoyed making them all. I've got some for another day. When I get braver, I might actually do it on the page itself, but at the moment I'm not brave enough. So we'll stick it down, and hopefully we'll call that done for now. Now we've got to come up with is a number, which I've got no clue. What day is it today? 8, isn't it? Losing track of days. That's 7. I originally was going to have it on this page, but then because this sticks out the bottom, and at the bottom of the page from the previous page, I didn't like that one on there. Plus I like the whole page, and we can figure out that. We can also put something else on that probably that won't matter if it's sitting there. But for this page, because it was such a bright pink, I mean, it looks really, really bright on the screen. It's not quite that bright. Let's give you a little bit of a close-up. So it's not quite as bright close-up, but I did edge all the stuff with my Distress Oxide pink picked raspberry. I thought, I'm not going to go brown, I'm going to stick with the pink. It's nice having a different colour. Got a bit overwhelmed with red and green, really. I mean, there's still a little bit of green, but it's kind of a as I say, like a minty tealy green, so it's not like the dark greens of most things. So I've just got to figure out a number. I think what we'll do is, out of the way, Eric, I'll get my numbers out. So we're doing day 8, aren't we? And I'll use me me raspberry to do it. We are doing 8, aren't we? I'm losing track of days now. I want it up there. Because that's pink up there, it probably won't stand out too badly. I am keeping it as simple as that. I've used what I got in my parcel. So I think we'll call that one done. I thought I would just show what day it is, just to remind me I have got the right day. And I'm going to have to leave it open because things are still drying, so I thought I would finish on the open book and what we did. And I hope stay well, keep safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.